Are you overeating? Let's talk about mastering portion control. I am going to share with you an expert tip and challenge you to do what I recommend for 10 days. I am Robin-Nutritionist, and I work with women over 40 to help you thrive in your body with food and nutrition and also mitigate hormonal imbalances. All right, let's get into it when it comes to portion control. I want to talk more about carbohydrate because it is the carbohydrates that are really the problem for us. So we talk about mastering portion control. I'm going to focus on carbohydrates. What are carbohydrates? That would be your rice, your bread, your pasta, your cookie, your chips, your soda, even your fruit. The carbohydrates is what is creating the challenge for us overall in our bodies. So, for example, and I'm going to give you this tip, so stay with me as I share with you this expert tip and challenge you for 10 days. So, with carbohydrates, when we're consuming a carbohydrate, pasta, bread, cookies, your body uses it for energy. Whatever can be used, anything left is going to turn into sugar, store as fat, store in your muscles, toxins, and all of the things in the body. So, what our body doesn't use is going to work against you. So when we're eating too many carbohydrates, that's when you see weight. That's when you ultimately see your A1C or your blood sugar go out of whack, your cholesterol, your blood pressure. It stems from, if this makes sense, some nutritional challenges and it becomes a domino effect. So when we're eating too many carbohydrates and they turn into sugar and they store in the body as fat or store in places that it throws off our blood sugar, our weight, and all of those things. Does that make sense to you so far? Leave me a comment and let me know. So 70% of what you are consuming, it's likely carbohydrates. And there has to be that balance. There has to be a mastering of the portion control between what we're eating, our carbohydrates. So protein, chicken, fish, turkey, tofu, eggs, cottage cheese, Greek yogurt. Our protein is significant for us as women over 40, significant for our weight, blood sugar, our metabolism. But the problem is we're off balance. We're eating too many carbohydrates and not balancing our protein. So I'm not going to talk about the protein today. I'm just going to focus today on your carbohydrates. Okay. So what I'm asking you to do for the next 10 days is to do the following. Let me say this first. Think about when you're eating breakfast. People say this all the time. They'll have oatmeal and toast, or they'll have eggs with toast and hash browns. That's what they'll give us at the restaurant, right? They'll give us toast, which is carbs. They'll give us breakfast potatoes or hash browns, which is carbs. And then we have our eggs, but the hash browns or the potatoes and the toast overpower what the protein does. So there's that off balance. So what I'm going to challenge you to do in order to master your portion control for the next 10 days is I want you to keep your carbohydrates per meal to either one piece, one cup, or one serving. If you're having, let's say, breakfast and you're having eggs, then I just recommend you have one piece of toast or one cup of potatoes or one cup of oatmeal. So you have your protein and you have one piece, one cup, or one serving, not all, just one of the carbohydrate. Let's say you go into lunch and it's customary for us to have burgers and fries or a sandwich and chips or even a wrap and a piece of fruit. I'm going to challenge you. Let's say you have a burger without the bun and you want French fries. Burger, no bun, because you don't, the carbohydrates are the bun. And then you have your French fries. Okay, keep that to a cup. So you have your burger, no bun, and your French fries, one cup. That is the challenge. Or let's say you just must have bun, right? I would say half of a bun and salad. So you have a open-faced burger with salad. Or let's say you're going to Chipotle and they were going to put beans and rice. You want to keep that whole beans and rice scenario to a cup and fill it up with veggies and your protein. So 1 cup, 1 piece, or 1 serving each time you eat. So your breakfast, 1 piece, 1 cup, 1 serving. Your lunch, 1 piece, 1 cup, 1 serving of carbohydrate. Your dinner, let's say you're having salmon, broccoli, rice, 1 cup of rice, 1 cup of pasta. It's not that much, but we're talking about mastering your portions, getting control of that. Do that for me for 10 days. Can you do it? Leave me a comment. That is what I help my community do. Every month, I have this 10-day challenge. So that's an expert tip for you. 1 piece, 1 cup, or 1 serving with each of your meals, with breakfast, with lunch, with dinner. Let me know how that goes for you. Is it hard? Do you feel like, oh my gosh, I was eating way more carbohydrates than I ever thought I was? Give that, or even if you're having a bowl of cereal, 1 cup of Cheerios, 1 cup of Raisin Bran, because we're having a bowl, we're just pouring it all in. That's the challenge for you. Now, if that sounds terribly impossible, I do have some tools. I like to say you don't need these tools per se if you can do it. If you can do what I said for you to do, and I mentioned to you, and it's easy and it fits with your life, then some of these tools you don't need. But I do know of a natural appetite suppressant. Doesn't work if you are sensitive to caffeine. Let me just say that right now. But I do know of a natural plant-based appetite suppressant, actually a natural protocol that will help you master your portions. If you can't do it on your own, then I have a protocol that will help you do that. And you drink the tea throughout the day, and it truly is a natural herbal appetite suppressant. And there's also fiber that I would ask you to drink before you eat. And it also will help to help you with your cholesterol, your blood sugar, and it will also make it so that you can't eat as much. It is like a game changer. And the best thing about it, there's no shots, it's natural, it's herbal, it's everything that we need to help us master portion control if you can't do it on your own. If you can do it on your own, do it. Try it. Try what I said before, 10 days. See if you can do it on your own. But if not, come back to this video, and in the description, I will share the details about the natural appetite suppressant, and give that a try and let me know how that works for you as well. Hope that made sense. Go ahead and leave me a comment, like this video, subscribe to the channel. I'm here all the time giving you useful information, because all of us want to feel vibrant in our skin, fit our clothes. That's what it's about. So I hope that helps you. An expert tip to master your portion control. 1 piece, 1 cup, or 1 serving of carbohydrates for the next 10 days whenever you eat. And just a bonus tip, getting up to 30 grams of protein per meal is really good for us as women over 30. That's another conversation. All right, let me know if you have any questions. Eat well, think well, and be well. This is Robin, a nutritionist. Until we meet again, take care.